Hi, and good morning, and welcome to today's show. Now, you might see there's this little bit here in the way of the shot today, and that's actually a webcam. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the three different types of cameras that you might look to upgrade if you're currently using your laptop webcam. So there are three different things that you can upgrade to. There's just buying an external webcam, maybe even using your iPhone, or going the full hog and getting a mirrorless camera as well. So those are the things that I'm going to be covering on today's show. So let's get into it. Hi, my name is Jason Kruger, for those that you don't know me, and I help heart-centered businesses build and automate their online marketing systems. So in today's video, I wanted to go through the three types of cameras that you might be looking to upgrade to, especially if you're using your laptop webcam at the moment. You might be using them to create videos. You might be doing it for Zoom calls, but depending on there's so many different ways that you might be using it. But the one thing that is clear is that we are going to be using video a lot more now, and you need to look to improve that. Now, there are other ways you can improve your videos by getting a new microphone, for instance, and that I might be covering on a later video. And one of the options that I'm looking at the moment with regards to different cameras is, you might have seen a previous video that I've done on this, and if not, the link is in the description. And this is using your iPhone as a webcam. Unfortunately, the software that I'm using is only for iPhones at the moment, but I'm sure there are different options out there if you are using Android. And to be honest with you, it's not that expensive, considering the quality that you're going to get as well, because iPhones are just so good. Now, the camera that I'm currently using is a Sony a6100. And then I'm also using another lens on it, which is the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Now, that's what's giving me this great picture. It's giving me the blurred background, and it is an option for you depending on your budget and if you're going to be doing a lot more video. But it is on the higher end of what I'm going to be talking about today. Now, you might be doing a lot of video and you're just using your laptop webcam. Now, the first thing that you could do just by using that setup, the one thing that you can do just to improve that is actually put your laptop on something so that you kind of got the camera at least at eye level, or if not slightly above. There are so many people doing Zoom calls at the moment, and they're just doing it directly from their laptops on the desk, and all you're doing is you're getting the kind of the up the nose shot, which is not a great look. And just by putting it on something, you will drastically improve just the shot of that video. Now, if you are looking to upgrade, as I said, there are three options. You can go and get an external webcam, you can use your iPhone, or you can go and get a mirrorless camera. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to show you the three options that you might want to look at, and show you the qualities of those as well. And if you have got any questions regarding anything that I go through today, please leave a comment down below, and I will make sure that gets answered. Now, if you do like the content, please give it a like as well, and consider subscribing to the channel so that when I do post new videos or go live, you get a notification. So click on the subscribe button and hit the little bell notification as well, and you'll get notified when I next post a video. Now, the first option that I want to show you is a webcam.
So I've now just gone to the shot, and this was just a cheap webcam that I bought. I think it's around £20–25. Now, again, depending on what you're currently using, this might be a step up to what you are currently using. But as you can see, some of the coloring is not quite right. But if you're not using all this type of coloring in your background, then this type of camera might be suitable for you. But you can see the quality is okay, but it's not great. And kind of the pros of this is that yes, you can go and get a cheap webcam, and possibly if you do spend a little bit more on the webcam, you might get slightly better quality. But this one has been marketed as an HD webcam, 1080p. It is only going to be shooting at 30 frames per second, whereas my mirrorless is 60 frames per second, which just gives a much smoother video. So when you look here, you can see there's a little bit of blurring when I move my hand. Now, again, this is a cheap option, and that is another kind of positive, especially, there are laptops out there that don't have a webcam. So just to add this to it would help you tremendously. And like, as I said, you can get them quite cheaply, but the quality is not that great. And to be honest with you, it's probably not going to be a major step up from what you're currently using on your laptop. So my recommendation wouldn't be to get a webcam, because the quality is not that great, and it's not going to be a major step up from what you're currently using. And if you are looking to do a lot more video, then maybe save that money and invest in one of the other options that I'm going to show you. Now, the other option that you could go for
is using your iPhone. So I'm currently using the iPhone. The one that I'm using, yes, it is the latest one. It's the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So it does have, a great camera on it. But, most of the iPhones out now, even, older ones, their cameras will be far superior than most webcams that you can buy out there. Now, the software that I'm just using for this is called Camo. It's by a company called Reincubate, and I will put the link to their website in the description. But as you can see, the quality is just so much better than the webcam, and the price of the software is around £35 a year. Yes, it does have a yearly fee, but to be honest with you, you look at the quality and it is far superior than the webcam. And for £35, I think it's worth looking at this as an option rather than buying a webcam. As I said, you can see this picture is just so much better, and it is very affordable. And all you got to do is plug in the cable into the iPhone, plug it into your laptop. You might then just need to look at getting a little stand for the iPhone so that you can mount it. And again, just mount it either at eye level or just slightly above. And, you'll get a great shot out of that. And especially if you are doing a lot more video, all of a sudden going from your laptop webcam to this is definitely going to be noticeable, and people will start to comment on it as well. Now, again, the next option is going to be going for a mirrorless camera. And as you can see, the quality of this shot is by far superior to the other two. Unfortunately, there is a cost to it. And, it's getting the camera, it's getting the lens, but you do need to get a capture card. And the reason for that is that's where you're going to get the quality. Now, some cameras can just plug in to your PC just via a USB cable. I know Canon have brought out a utility where you can just plug in most cameras, they do have a list on their website, and they have a piece of software that they've developed to allow your camera to work as a webcam. And again, the quality of that is going to be tremendous. It's going to be far superior than any webcam, and will most probably be better than the iPhone. But again, you need to have a Canon camera, etc. But because it's going through USB, you're not going to get the same quality as you're seeing now, because I'm going from my camera via a HDMI cable into a capture card, and that capture card is then plugged into my PC. And that's why I'm getting such a great picture, but it is going to cost you. Now, this kind of setup probably is around £1,200, and you've also got to make sure that your laptop is actually going to be up to the task as well. And the reason I say that is because you're sending it so much data that your PC is going to have to process that as well. And if all of a sudden you hear the fans absolutely screaming on your laptop, then you know your laptop is struggling a little bit with that. But it is an option. And if you are looking to do a lot more video, then maybe it's time to look at creating a bit of a studio. Now, that's what I've done. I did this last year, and let me show you kind of behind the scenes. So as you can see from this picture here, I've got the webcam here, I've got my iPhone mounted here, and I've got the mirrorless there. And this is kind of my setup. Now, why have I done that? Is because I'm creating a lot more video, and I don't want to have any excuses not to come in and record the videos that I want to. Now, if you've got to go and tidy up the background, set up your cameras, etc., you're going to just find excuses not to go and create that content. So I have everything set up. All I've got to do is come in, switch on my PC, make sure that everything, all the lights are switched on, and even that, I've now got it all connected to my Amazon Echo, and all I've got to do is give it a command and all the lights and everything come on automatically. Again, I'm doing this to make sure that I've got no excuses to create the content. And literally, I've just got to come in here, push record, and I'm away recording video. So these are the kind of the three options that you might want to consider when upgrading your video. Now, as I said right at the beginning, video is great, and you do want to upgrade the quality of the video that you're putting out. But to me, the first thing that you might want to look at is actually upgrading your microphone first, because people will watch a bad video that has good audio, but they won't watch a great video with bad audio. It puts people off, and they just won't watch it. So before looking at spending money on cameras, etc., maybe look at microphones as well, and I will do a video in the coming weeks regarding that. Now, what I can do is show you the cameras all side by side. So let's go to that. If it's working. Nope, let me just do this manually.
So these are the three cameras all side by side, and you can see the quality difference. So the one that appears first on the left is the mirrorless camera, the one in the middle is the iPhone, and the one with the pink hue at the back is the webcam. So you can definitely see the different qualities of the video from all three options. And as I said, I wouldn't go for option one, which is the webcam. The quality is okay, but it's not great. And okay, this camera only cost me 20 or 25 pounds. And for what I want to use it for, which is just my kind of dog cam when the dog's in the office, that's fine for what I want to use it for. But if I'm going to be creating a lot more video, I don't think it's worth the expense. Even if you go and you spend £80 to £100 on a webcam, I don't think it's going to justify the cost when you can see what the quality of the iPhone is. Now, the iPhone is, from looking at those pictures, is far superior than the webcam. And that is the option. If you are on a budget, but you do want to increase the quality of your video, my suggestion would be to go and use your iPhone or your smartphone and use that for your videos, because the cameras on them are just far superior than any webcam out there at the moment. And if budget allows, then maybe look at the mirrorless cameras. As I say, it's not cheap, but it does give you far superior quality, and it definitely does get noticed when I'm doing calls with clients and when I'm just doing my normal YouTube videos as well.
So that is just a quick video today, just to show you the different options that you have out there and the qualities that these different cameras produce. If you like the content of this video, please give me a like down below. And if you've got any questions regarding anything that I've covered today, please leave a comment below, and I will make sure that I do answer them for you. And again, if you would like to, please subscribe to the channel as well and hit on the notification bell, and you'll get notified when I next post or go live. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you on the next one.